Not too many blessed with this. Distance, converse with heathens that get lost in systems. Lead a village till them forces listen. Torches glisten. I sat with Cassius across from Liston. I'm Marcus Garvey with a heartless army. Malcolm by the curtains. You a carbon copy. I'm disturbing. Hard to stop me. Conform to life is what we always do. It's hard to accept the damage you would do. Now they wiping the floor with you. I can hike in the smallest view. It's all on you. It's not just a rap when you looking back, cause there's nothing there to look forward to. No use in mending when your heart is torn. So to them we hardly mourn, re-emerging in godly form. Cry when your daughter's born. Tell me, how could you party on? You partly wrong. Just cover their ears when Megan and Cardi's on. Don't mean to single out these artist songs, but words is a weapon. That's what my father warned, and it's worse when the art performs. Yeah, the way I'm thinking astounds you. I'm saying what I want, you just saying what you're allowed to. You claim you married the game, who these lames are saying they vows to. Can't change the people around you, just change the people around. Let's go. Can't remember who. It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. It's in my tube tops. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Can't remember who. It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. It's in my tube tops. We giving out sermons on these rooftops.
Hey yo, Grandma read from Matthews in the book of Joseph. Learned the cash rules, started is an omen. If you owe it, then pay the ticket or they pay a visit in a low tent. My theory is you lames on the low end. What your tribe called you cornballs never get no wins. Cherish your freedom, the inside of them is different. I sold the plate to a fallen angel in Hell's Kitchen. I seen on the street corner, it smelled sickening. Told a homie to watch his step, then he out of sight, out of mind. Quickly how they forget you, it was fake love for real, only the call it my it was made to. As far as flows, everything I say celestial. Hand Cecil off a bit, call it a test tube. Will make him come back and spend everything. That's a chess move. Know the difference from king, queen, and pawn, rook and castle. Out to snatch you. Came up.
Can't remember who. Too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. It's in my tube tops. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Can't remember who. It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. It's in my tube tops. We giving out sermons on these rooftops.
A look at the Lakers as they got off the team bus after arriving at the arena.
Thanks very much. LeBron James has moved past Karl.
And it's just a matter of time, David. Thank you. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. Then it's Russell. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. And for Denver, the forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Murray. And it's Joe in at the 2-guard spot. At this late stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
And a wide open look for Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Vanderbilt. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
And that mid-range jumper, a big asset for Jokic. Draws defenders away from the bucket and gets them the spacing they need.
Nice shot by James.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Porter, no luck. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Timberwolves. Shot from 6. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Makes it off the glass. 8 points for LeBron.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Davis against Murray. The pass to Jokic. Outside, Porter launches it. Porter can't get that one to fall. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And
please give a big round of applause.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
They've got Jackson. He's out there with Brown. Thomas Bryant is out there with Green. It's Najee in at the 4. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to just 3 in the basket from Bryant. Walker with it, picked up by Bryant. Shot's good by Walker.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Jackson passes to Najee. Trying to find Green. He's got it now.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Schroeder. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And they dropped the season series to these guys a year ago. Not their proudest moment.
Lakers leading by 3. Here's Walker. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Back to Green. Launches a 3. Beasley with the rebound. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game.
And right now, Mama's still working on the offensive side, but the intent is there. They're able to draw that foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Denver ball. Denver basketball. Lakers substitution. Jared Vanderbilt.
Murray looking around. Jokic passes to Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Murray's got his first 2 points.
And Jokic with that incredible vision quickly spots the open man.
So that'll be it for the first half.
With a score, your Nuggets 11.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. What you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Great work on the glass. They're hustling and showing more desire than boxing out. That's what they have to do. That's the recipe for success.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
A one-dimensional perimeter attack doesn't cut it for a whole game. I like to see them punch the ball inside the second half, force the defense to collapse, and then you can play inside out.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at James, what a contribution.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
So for the Lakers right now, they've got LeBron James, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Russell, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special talent.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. Jokic kicks to Porter. Denver passing it around. Pass to Jokic. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Nuggets shooting their first foul shot of the night.
At the line for your...
And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical. Ryan is checked in for the Nuggets. Bamba is checked in for Los Angeles. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Murray. And good that time. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. to Bryant for the tie, and Denver again with the bucket.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And when we return...
18, Lakers 18.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Murray. And it's Joe in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. A 2-point game.
That's just a buck.
The Lakers shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep at it.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray from past the arc. It doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Russell inside. He's covered by Murray. Russell with the bucket.
And look at Russell bringing the intensity. He's stronger now, willing to mix it up inside no matter who's on it.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Gordon with no one around. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Huge turnover at really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Here's Porter. He could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on LeBron James.
And Porter doesn't make a ton of trips to the line, but he's a steady shooter. Time here to capitalize.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's James. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Over to the left wing. Here's Gordon. Oh, with authority.
That is a monster finish.
Boy, they needed that one. And Gordon delivers. His productive habits really paid off there.
And that's what you call a big-time shot by a big-time player. AD demonstrating just how clutch he really is.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jokic.
Good. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And the Lakers call time here. They trail by 5. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
That's tipped. Jokic with the steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And the ceiling so high for Porter. A versatile, effective forward who does so many things well.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're down by 7. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
And that's an intentional foul.
Long time ago, but not a long time at all. Nobody go know, no be anybody in business. And everything you see, and everything you teeth, everything you shot, and any. Nobody will know. No be anybody in business. Yeah. But nowadays, everything don't change. It can't be like you say, everybody's business. My own business, not to make my business. I will take myself to the public. Impose myself on the public. Everything you say, and everything you do, and everything you want, and everything you get, everybody can know. Everybody can know. Everybody in business.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get... Welcome, sports fans. Thank you, Allie.
Thanks. Well, guys, Jalen Green grew up in Fresno, California.
Well, he stayed in the gym, Allie. Thank you. Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. And it's Allen in at the 3 slot. And for the Lakers, Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Davis. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. When you look at Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he provides versatility out of the backcourt.
Bringing value as both a scorer and playmaker. KPJ is not your traditional 1 or 2. I think he's more of a combo guard skill set, and his athleticism makes him an X factor. He's very comfortable with or without the ball.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Şengün against Davis. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out. You get your feelings hurt.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And there's Green on the assist by Smith.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
Here's James. Uses the glass on the layup.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
To the inside, Şengün. Some solid defense from James. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Davis hits.
Davis, a real mismatch inside because of his skill, size, and strength.
And here's Porter outside. Davis with a rebound.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Vanderbilt to pass to James. Here's Davis. Smith with the rebound. Pass to Allen. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And here's Russell. Here's Vanderbilt, defended by Şengün. And book it for Vanderbilt.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Now here's Allen. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Tie game in Los Angeles. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
8. The Rockets. 8.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
We've got Anthony Davis. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Bamba in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. It felt like we'd become a league where every game turned into a three-point shooting contest. But, Clark, we've seen different styles work.
Exactly, B. I mean, take Chicago during the 21-22 year. I mean, they were fantastic offensively, yet near the bottom of the league in three-point attempts. Having teams with distinct offenses, I think, makes the game a lot more fun to watch.
And that one's good. Davis.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Here's Schroeder. The shot that time not on target. And Houston will come the other way. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive. And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Timeout call, Houston, and their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Yeah, they beat this team in the season series last year. But what's that really saying?
We got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. But you've got to start somewhere. The win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
A new group getting ready for the Lakers. LeBron, he's checked in for Bamba. Walker comes in for Hachimura. Reeves is checked in for Beasley. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Schroeder. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Şengün checked in for Kaminsky. Smith comes in for Martin. Allen, he's checked in for Christopher. And Green is subbed in for Porter Jr. Russell to pass to Davis. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Green. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, Jalen Green is a product of G League Ignite, and clearly showing other folks there's a new path for potential lottery picks to take.
Outside Walker. Here's James. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist.
You know, LeBron in the paint, I think, is major trouble for just about every defender. He can power his way to the basket, or he can pass you into being dizzy.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. The new process is making for quicker turnarounds, I think.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Lakers on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
It's always a positive sign to see a team coming like this. They're moving the rock with ease and keeping each other happy. It's a brand of unselfish basketball that's fun to watch and play.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
At this point, you feel like they have to attack the time. Make the offense more dynamic. Looks like they're not even trying to make things happen in the paint. If you ask me, they're leaving food on the table down there. Kenny, can you have that?
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
All right, fans, here comes.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You got to like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. That'll be a 5-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Tell you what, early in a game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Şengün passes to Porter. Sinks the tray.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Lakers trail.
Well, after he was jettisoned by the Cavaliers, Kevin Porter Jr. getting a second chance here with the Rockets. And they've put the ball in his hands and believe in him.
So the Rockets 5 now. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Porter Jr. and Green in the backcourt set. And it's Allen in at the 3. Şengün passes to Porter. Shot clock at 5. And then Porter with the dunk.
Porter's such a terrific athlete, making it look easy as he takes off and jams it down.
And Kevin Porter with an opportunity in Houston now to learn from his past mistakes.
Well, B.A. controlling his turnovers, still a work in progress, but all these early reps will serve him well long term.
Porter, the pass to Allen. Green for 3. The shot misses, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Pass to Vanderbilt. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's going to go on Jalen Green. Schroeder, he's checked in for Reeves. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Şengün. Garuba comes in for Smith. Martin, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Christopher in for Green. Well, Clark, last year's Rockets team, very young, but man, they love to run.
They sure do, B.A. Second in the league in pace, aggressive offensively. Houston led the league in free throw attempts. But you know what? Even those numbers could not overcome being tops in points allowed. Gave up over 118 per game. That won't get it done.
Good. James has got 6.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Schroeder against Porter. Shoots over Schroeder. Porter's shot is off.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Lakers on top, up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
25.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Rockets trail. A lot of firepower at the forward with LeBron at the 3 and Davis at the 4. Then it's Mo Bamba. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the Laker 5.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, Davis so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
Green against James. And it's Green missing.
I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And that one's good. Davis
Well, I tell you what, it's rare that you see a big man with offensive skills like Davis has. He is a talented, rare player.
Houston calls timeout. They trail by 6. 1:25 left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message the Rockets coach was giving to his team. He told them to be patient, work deep into the clock if you have to, but get good shots. He doesn't want them to look up at the scoreboard. He wants execution on each of its plays.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Green. Allen in the high post. 5 to shoot. And here's Porter outside. And Reeves pulls it down.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And a nice finish on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Green in the post. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Basket's good. And now a 12-point Laker lead.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Well, they were coming off 2 straight losses, and he put his foot down. He stepped up his game, had a big night, and got them moving in the right direction again.
What a burst out of that first step, straight to the hole.
The 3 ball. Rebounded by LeBron. Beasley outside. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you, fans.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, thanks, guys. D'Angelo, some great basketball tonight. Talk about the winning habits this team is forming.
Keeping it simple on the offensive end, limiting our errors on the defensive end. I think that piles up. We stay solid throughout the whole game. Just simple, man. I think the simple we keep it, the better.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce.
I met you in the club in Atlanta, Georgia. Said me and my homeboy were coming out with an album. You looked at me like, yeah, right, but you gave me your number anyway. You house about them oranges. Moved away from home to school with big plans by day. Study the history of music by night just to pay for that. You to get your was a mission impossible. We were both the same age, but I suppose wasn't on the same page, but in the same book of life, so I'd page you. You possessed made you by far the best.